All right, I think we're live. Let me see if I can get this to pop up on my desktop so I can see the comments and stuff a little easier. No, not yet. How did I do that before? There's got to be an easier way than this. Let's see. Search my own deal. There we go. Looks like we've already got one and a thumbs up already. Let me turn this off so we don't have to listen. There we go. Don't have to listen. Hey, we got Ricky Bobby in here. What's going on? Got a few things to open. We'll see how many people join us here in a little bit. Kind of straighten this out. It's interesting. The view on my camera or my phone is different than the view on the. That's interesting. On the probably for your view, you could probably see where the edge of my little mat here, as I lift it up, is on the camera view for you, but on my phone it's, excuse me, not there. I don't know. I just thought it was interesting, pointing out those small things. I don't know. They kind of stick out for me. Already got me interested in the blue Camaro in the background. Oh yeah, the '93 Camaro. It's a employee only, like car that they give away for whichever different reasons, I imagine. Not quite ready to open this yet because I haven't got. I didn't take pictures of this yet, but I figured I was going to show some different ones that you could get that were kind of employee stuff. This is like a birthday, so if you had a birthday during the year that was given out, they give you this one here. And we've got the Dodge Viper. It's interesting. Some days you'll see go for a lot of money, and then you'll see it pop up for fairly cheap considering what other people are asking for it. I think I got that one for like $100, and then I've seen it as much as like 1,200, which I wouldn't pay for. But I don't know. I've never really looked up what one was sold for on eBay. I guess we could look it up at some point. Same thing with that Dodge Viper. I think I got it for 125. This was $100 at Columbus, I think is where I bought it. And I saw it in Charlottesville, or Charlotte, from the guy, and I was just not ready to pull the trigger yet, but went ahead and got it the next time I saw him, just because I didn't want it to, go somewhere else. I want it to be part of the collection and be something I could put on the website. But these are, made by Mattel. They create those and they give them out to employees, so they're pretty cool cars. And this is a couple of them that I have. I don't have a whole lot just because they're somewhat expensive. But we got Aaron joining us. What's up, man? So, been an interesting day. Been trying to get different stuff in. I don't know if anybody's paying attention on the website, but I put in some more gas station variations. And I have one I'm going to open up here, and it would be very awesome if it was a new base variation that I haven't seen before. I don't think it's going to be, just because of how many have been probably opened, but and not found or not noticed, or who knows, maybe I'm the only crazy person looking for all these base variations. But yeah, it'd be pretty cool. It wouldn't be the first one, right? We found other base variations that aren't known in a lot of different guides and online, like fandom and stuff. So that'd be pretty cool. But got some Leos to open. So I'm going to do this for an hour. So like the good, George Strait says, I'm not here for a long time, but I'm here for a good time. And I hope you all have fun tonight too. So we'll do this until maybe 9 or maybe a little after 9, or we'll see where it takes us. We are at 494 subscribers, so we're getting real close to the last 6. I've been looking at other people's videos and stuff and seeing what they do and what they put on. And, there's people out there that have more subscribers that, don't put anything in the descriptions. I don't know if that anybody looks at that kind of stuff. So I try to put information in the description. I got our Facebook group down there, so you can just directly click into it. The website, obviously, the cars I try to put on there. What else? I got my email address, and we put our my PO box down there and stuff. So if somebody wanted to do some cool stuff, or wanted me to, wanted to donate something or whatever, that's all down there for people to kind of do. And I'll, of course, I'll, do the shout out if I get anything from anybody, regardless of, what the conditions were, um, trading and whatnot. So I just like to, have new Hot Wheels, man. It's the best part, right? What else did I do today? Obviously, I put those Jaguars in, so I've got 2 more coming. I'll have all 11 of variations that I know of those. That's pretty cool. And I'll add those when they come in. And we got Walter joining us. All right, looks like gang's coming in. So hope everybody's having a good weekend. Hope this hurricane didn't affect you too bad, and obviously, hopefully everybody that went through that is going to be all right and comes out better on the other end of it somehow. I know there was a lot of stuff we're going down to Tennessee, and we were looking at some of the I-40 stuff down there. It's getting pretty crazy. So, we'll have to figure our path to get down there, but that road looks like it's going to be out for a while between North Carolina and Tennessee area. It's pretty devastating to that side. There's towns that are down. That's kind of crazy. I used to live in Florida too, so I've been through a couple of hurricanes when I was down there. I don't think anything quite that devastating, at least not in the area that I was in. I do remember being a kid and having my mom worked at the one of the hotels. It's blanking on it right now. But anyways, since she had to be at the hotel while this was going on, we got to stay in the hotel, and we were on like a stoplight that had come off the lines and was bouncing down the road. I thought that was pretty crazy. That's one thing I distinctly remember. And then we always thought the worst when we got, we're going to go home the next morning. And the only thing that we had at our house was, a little tree branch had bust through our back screen and porch, and that was it. So like a little bit of screen damage. But yeah, this one was pretty bad for a lot of people, especially in the area it touched down in Florida and North Carolina. So hopefully everybody's all right. Yeah, we got lots of rain up here, up in Virginia. I was supposed to mow my lawn. Probably should have done it yesterday, but didn't do it. And it rained last night, and then it started raining again. So I didn't get a chance to mow it, unfortunately, but it's all right. It'll mow no matter what height it is, whatever. So what we got going on in here? Yeah, love the Pacific Northwest. I could never live in a tropical climate. I prefer my 4 seasons. I got 4 seasons here. I guess I'm a little more north of all that. Let's see. Does rain? Oh yeah. I mean, I've lived in Washington State for a year and a half, and that seems to be the norm. Is it rains often, and just not hard rain, just that soft, annoying rain where you might as well take a jacket, but bleh. Yeah, but I did have some fun up in the mountains and did some 4-wheeling and stuff out there with. I had a Chevrolet. Oh my goodness, S10 ZR2. So it was kind of fun. But anyways, let's look at some other stuff. Let's talk about Hot Wheels stuff. It's starting to get almost turned down a little bit. Let's get this thing moving and have some more fun. So like I said, I put a bunch of these gas stations on the website. Some of these I have loose already, so I don't worry about necessarily opening all of them. But the 2 in the front here, I'll put in the front. Are ones I would like to check out. I would love to see if this 65 Mustang convertible has a China base. Like I said, I don't think it does, but wouldn't that be pretty cool? And if you already know about it, then that'd be awesome. Was the street rotor? Let's see. Oh yeah, Walter got me. I think I put it in my last video too. Pointed me in the direction of getting a green window street rotor from the 252 card. So can't wait to get that in. That's gonna be awesome. We'll add that to the website as a variation as well. I don't know of any other street rotor that has green windows, so it's very interesting to find stuff like that. I mean, if you had a car that had different interior because it was in a different, variation of it, that would, you know, you kind of expect that almost at this point. But yeah, for to have something completely different, than any other cars have in that lineup is pretty cool. So we got to figure that out. I don't know if that we're going to figure it out. We'd have to go probably back to the mid '90s and start asking people. But there's a couple people on Facebook that might have an answer for it, and some ex Mattel employees or something. I know there's a couple on Facebook that talk out every once in a while. But yeah, I mean, normally it's blue tinted. So from blue tinted to green tinted, like I said, the older stuff, you had those questions on, what did it really exist? I've never seen a clean carded green tinted window car from, the late 70s and early 80s. They've always been blue tinted, but when they sit in the sun and it starts to fade, you start to get this green tinted window, and the car could look, perfect, right? Especially those gold chrome cars that were available. But have green. I've got a 308 that has green tinted windows, and even if you look under, in that piece that goes up against the roof line, underneath is green tinted, because I've shined light through there and seen, that you could tell that it's green. But I don't know. I'm not super convinced that that's the way they came. I think it just got, there's it just a chemical reaction with the heat and the sun or something like that. So that's just my thing of it. I do want to take one and set one in the sun and see what happens to it. Maybe I'll find one that has good blue tinted windows, but maybe a rough body, and set that. Or maybe I'll find one that is rough and just take the window out, right? Take the car apart, take the window out, and set that in the sun. Let's see what happens, right? Day 1, blue tinted window. Day 2, blue tinted window. Day 10, it's starting to get a little green. And then maybe we have our answer, or maybe we find out from somebody that worked at the Mattel and said, oh no, we it was designed to have green tinted windows, but nobody's come out and said that, and that's what, 50 years now. So not almost 50, I'd say 45 years. Some of those early ones came out. So I've never opened one yet, and yeah, that would be a great experience. Yeah. So I'm not against it. Like I said, I have a 308 that even underneath the roof line is green. In fact, let me see if I can find it. Bear with me here. I'm going to go grab my 308s so you won't hear anything. Sorry, I put all the gold chrome cars together from the 5-pack. So let's see what we have here. Which one is it? This one? Was it the... Like here I got a Hotbird, right? That looks like it's green tinted window, right? And then here is one more played with, and it's still blue tinted. It's kind of hard to tell in the... But there you go. You can see the difference there between those. So the nicer one has green tinted, and then the rougher one has blue tinted. But again, is that just from the sun? And I'm looking at my 308s here. I'm not seeing the one. I must have pulled that out and did something with it. This one is green tinted, and you see how rough that is. So is that because of being in the sun? Here's another one, right? You can see the difference in that. It's hard to say. Let's see what else is going on. Never opened one. Yep. Okay. I have UV lights at my office. That would be, yeah, right. And then it's only a Suzuki grill with the CTs through, which gets me. it was on any other I could see the sun, but it's only on the Suzuki grill one. No, I'm not saying. I think that the Suzuki is new enough that you wouldn't have these type of issues. I haven't seen a newer car that had, you know, blue tinted and went to green on newer stuff, so it's just tough to say. But yeah, we'll figure out. I'll find something, a way to do an experiment with that, and we'll do some type of time lapse thing of, you know, I take a picture every day of it. I guess it'd help if I was like, you guys could see what I'm looking at. Goodness, you should be yelling at me and stuff like that by now. We use them to clean rooms of germs. Yeah. What else we got? All right, so let's go ahead and see which base we're going to have on here. So obviously play sets are all the same. Oh, here's one thing I thought was interesting. Also, I got to go back and look at different bases, the backs. But see how this back has a 1996 date on it, and it shows you the all roads lead to the Hot Wheels world. And this one's got 3 different play sets, and it's got a date of 1996 on it. And then let's see, one more of these is different as well. So is it this one here? Yeah, look at the difference in that one. And then when you compare these two here, they're a little bit different. I don't know, it's pretty crazy. What do we got on this one? And we got this one, which is the same as the one with the Mustang. So I thought that was interesting. But let's open up the Mustang. We're gonna open up this Ferrari 348, and yeah, we're gonna have some fun with it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all these play sets. I already gave one to the kids. So maybe at Halloween we have any visitors. We're kind of on a, you know, we're in a small town first off, and then there's the houses are spaced pretty far apart, so most people don't like to come this way. All right, let's see. Can I get this out easily? Nope, not really. It's like everything's got to come out. Come on, almost there. Dang, they really want me to pull all that crap out. Or if you need one of these, let me know, and I'll, you know, throw it in some type of trade or something. You can have it for free. All right, so here's the Mustang. It's got a little lifted on the front there. Look at that. It might be somewhat not unpunched, but unspun. So let's pull that off of there. Oh, nope, just a regular 5-spoke with the Malaysia base. But worth fun. It was fun to find out, right? You never know. I have found stuff, like I said, with a China base that some wouldn't expect. There's a cargo plane sitting up here that I've looked at and was curious if it was going to have either a China base 57 Chevy or a 32 Ford delivery. Let me pull that down here real quick as I bump everything. So here is the two cars. This being a, you know, kind of a cheaper rendition of the cargo plane. I believe you can get this in the, I think Target or something like that, or Toys R Us. But I was curious if that was going to have a China base on one of those when I bought it. I don't think it's going to. I don't see any conditions on it that would warrant them to be the China base. Certainly not the 32 delivery, but the 57 Chevy still has a chance. But I'll be putting that together one day, pulling those cars out when we're ready for it. I need the burger stand ones for the mini trucks. Do you still need it packaged, or you want it loose? Because I probably have extras of that one loose. So, all right, here's one thing I wanted to go over with these as well, is I've got this already. Here's how easy it is to pull that out. There you go. I did that really quickly. You would never know. And so if this was a white one and you wanted to put, not this tan interior, the darker tan interior, that's how easy it is to pull that apart. So see if I can get this to slide back in the right place there. And then this slides in that way, and then boom. Look at that. Never even knew it. That's how easy that is. So when you're buying the white one of these, and it's loose, do not pay a premium for it, because you never know which way it came, which is why I bought mine in the package, and from a decent collector. You could tell the package hadn't been opened, so that I legit have the one that came from there, and now it's on on the website, and it's got packaged in loose variation of that. So the Metal Flake blue one has the right interior, has the same interior as that one, as the white one does. They'll pop that out, right? That blue one is only probably a $5 or $10 car. Pop that interior out, put it into a parking plate, which I don't have the, oh, I do. That's down there. But the parking plate has that same body, and with white wheels, and you just white wheels, and you can pop that interior out just that easily. So yeah, so don't pay extra for that. Bronco tops, it's not the same with the Bronco tops. One, it's a little tougher to pop those off, and two, I've never done that one. Maybe I have one around here I could try, but there's something inside there. There's a little piece that it kind of clips into, and that usually breaks. So if you look in the back of this, you see that little tab hanging down? That normally starts to break if you pull this top off the back of it and swap the top off. So if you were to have the the Canadian one of this one with the white top on it, you can look in there and check that out. And sometimes if that's not in there, it's been broken and somebody's pulled that off. Let's see here. Let's do it on this one, because I think, yeah, I've got this variation, as long as it's not Malaysia. Yeah, it's Hong Kong. All right, so if we were to pop this off, let's see what happens here. One, it's not as easy. I don't have much of a fingernail, but man, no, it's not as easy at all. There we go, kind of getting under there. Hey, see how it's starting to, it's bending at the middle where that pin is? Like I said, I think it breaks that pin, but there we go. Nope, it popped. Yeah, but even pulling that off, it didn't break that pin. Oh, nope. But it did break the top on that. And you can see where it stuck in on here. So that's the issue you're going to have, is this sits inside there, and getting that off is kind of a pain. They both broke on that side. But there's also this tab in here. Maybe you can get it off without that, but it seemed like it was sticking. Maybe it was sticking underneath the cab a little bit. But there you go. There's kind of what happens if you pull that apart. And then when you try to put them back on, right, you slip that in there and you try to get these pieces to sit back in there, you're going to bend them all up. So I don't think it's as easy. I think when you look at it and it's all kind of jacked up back there, that one's been messed with. But that one's had a bunch of play wear. It's been probably sitting in the sun, so it's probably brittle. But I don't know. I would just if it's loose on stuff like that. I mean, I know you can get them from good collectors, and if they're really tight and all that kind of stuff, they're probably good. At least on the Bronco. If it loose on the white Mustang, no thanks. This is not worse. I mean, if you want it loose, I mean, realistically, I guess you just make it yourself. But all right, let's go to custom time. Maybe an OJ tribute. Yeah, I gotta find another top that I can put on there, because that one's all broken up. And if I was gonna do that, I could use like they already have some white ones. Like you can use one of the white ones and pull all the tampos off with marker and stuff. Let's see what we got here. This is the Ferrari 348 TB. Anybody know what TB stands for? I don't remember. Be curious. Anybody on here remembers? What does the TB stand for on the Ferrari 348 TB? Something we should look up. All right, gotta pull the whole thing out to get this out the way it's made. Back in the deal. Another set. Here you go. It still has the Corgi wheels. right there. This is obviously going to have a China base, but is it going to have the Corgi base or the Hot Wheels logo base? Any guesses? Hot Wheels or Corgi base on this? Can we take bowls on here? All right, so here we go. We got one for Corgi base. It does have, like I said, the Corgi wheels. This is supposed to open up here. You can see the motor revealed. We got one for Corgi. Any other guesses? Anybody for the Hot Wheels? We got two for Corgi. Man, nobody thinks it's the Hot Wheels one in the Hot Wheels package. Goodness. Let's see if we get one more person to chime in, and we'll reveal it. Let's see who chimes in. Corgi or Hot Wheels based on this? Some people probably at work and oh no, I guess that's Sunday. There we go. We got Aaron says he'll change his to Hot Wheels. Oh goodness. All right, here we go. And 3, 2, 1. Boom! It's the Hot Wheels logo base. Ferrari 348 TB, made in China. So, pretty cool. Both of these are going to be made in China. This one is the 57 T-Bird, the Corgi rendition of it. And that one has the 8 style Corgi wheels, as this one has the 4 style. So, that'll be going on the website. I'll get pictures of it, including that base. And then you guys know where it came from. Plus, the package version is already on the website. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't open it up. But, so, pretty cool. So, I'm not going to open those. I may end up, if somebody wants something like that, doing a trade for something I don't have or something like that. I just said that twice. But, I get a bunch of cars, too. So, as I cleaned up my Mustang or my Ford shelving unit today, also putting cars away and whatnot. I should have put those away too. Dang it. Kind of cleaning up. I need to go through all the shelving and get them all cleaned up, because as I get these cars put in and back on the shelf, then they're all put away and it looks a little nicer, and then I'll feel better about doing the room tour when it's all up done. But it's also, I start getting the stuff that's in package. The reason I've kept them in package for this long is so I could put those packages on the website, and then once they're on there, I can open them, and then they go on with their other stuff, and then that cleans up the floor. So I've got a dozen or so of the Corgi Hot Wheels carded. I've got a bunch of them. I got some older stuff. They all have Corgi bases. And then I've got some of the newer stuff. I was kind of going after it just a little bit. But kind of faded when I, started doing more of the, regular stuff for Mattel, I guess, or for Hot Wheels, and putting in variations. I need to go back and put at least one of each of those castings in there so that the pictures are kind of showing up, because I think I put all the names in there, and I think I used the 57 T-Bird, which has a metal base and black wall wheels and white interior, I don't know, something like that. And then I copied it, changed the names, but I didn't change all the description stuff. I gotta put pictures and put all that stuff in at least. That way it doesn't look so terrible. But yeah, this was fun. I like doing this kind of stuff. I wish it was, if we had enough people in the area to start like a little group or whatever, that'd be pretty cool too. And then videotape that live with people actually present, would be pretty fun too. I need to find out who's in the area. I don't think there's a whole bunch of people, but it would be fun to do. Maybe there's some people in Richmond and Charlottesville that I don't know about, but we'll see. There is a little, I won't say it's a show, but there's a die-cast thing going on the 12th down south of me, down in Virginia, on route, what's that, 84 or something? I don't know. Good Lord, I don't even remember. But I might be able to catch it on my way back to after vacation. So if I do that, I'll go and either go live with it or just take a video of me, or maybe have my wife take the video as we walk around and look at different stuff, and I'll pick it up and talk about it. So we'll see how that kind of goes, and if we have time to do it on our way back. So all right. But I also found 2 more of those gas stations. So one of them has a 57 Chevy, which I have the purple one loose already. And then there is another one I may go ahead and get, has the classic Cobra in there. And that one more than likely is the Malaysia base one, but wouldn't that be cool if that had a China base on it? I don't know of any classic Cobra with that red theme and yellow stripes with the China base. So always, looking out for that kind of stuff. When you see a playset package that says, and all these said the same thing, right? They say, oh, that one says made in China. That was a terrible example. Here we go. Made in China or Malaysia. All right, so there's a chance if it says that on the back of those. I think there's a couple of them on eBay. I might pick one up and just see if I get lucky, and see if it's a China base, but more than likely, just like this Mustang here, probably the Malaysia normal base for it. What else? Oh, since we're doing this stuff and I got my knife down here, so this comes in the Stamper 3-pack right here, pretty easy to get. This variation with black interior, but if you were looking to get it with the red interior, you can pop these from the back here. And what was I doing before? I think I had this stuck in here. See if I can get my nail in there. There we go. See if I can do this on camera here. Oh, how was I doing that before? Because now I feel like I'm damaging it. And I didn't do any damage. Oh, I think I had a knife, a butter knife to get in there. Let's see here. So if I open this up, slide this in here. Let's see. There we go. It's still on camera. There we go. Pop that out. It is riveted on the front, but this will give you enough room to slide out the interior. And I've done it on this one. This is where I did that video. So here's that interior, and then you can slide in another one with it, right? And then you're gonna kind of fold that back into place. Let's see if I can get this in there just right. I think my interior's sitting funky first. There we go. Probably shouldn't be showing people this stuff, but there we go. And it's back together. And they could slide that red interior in there. But the only thing I will say with this one, since it's riveted in the front and you do have to kind of force it, you'll start to get that gap between the base and the body. So that's kind of, this one's not so bad on this side, but you can definitely see it from where I went in there. And then you won't have any damage in there, especially if you use like a butter knife to get in there, and or gentle on the back side of it. But that's what could be done if you're looking to do it. Don't be shy. It doesn't cost. I don't want to do it so it shows you guys that it can be done without damaging it. And I don't want people to get pay for a rare car when somebody just took different pieces of it. I mean, you could do that and do it much cheaper if you wanted it that way, right? You could do it yourself, I guess. But I would also mark it like etch on the base like custom or something, or whatever, just to note that, hey, this has been tampered with and didn't come from the factory that way. Some people care about it, some people don't care about it, but for me, I like authenticity and knowing that it's the right stuff. So oh, it doesn't cost a thing to hit that like button. Yeah, I got this, I don't know, for like $2. And when I got it and realized it was the same one I already had, that's when I was like, let's make the video on how to change that out, because I do have one in the three pack Stamper pack that has the red interior, and that's going to get open one of these live rip videos. So, or rip parties, as I've been calling them, once all that's kind of in place. But yeah, so it's that simple. It was a little tougher for that one. Easier than the Bronco, I would say, but definitely not as hard as, or harder than than the Mustang. Um, but there's some other cars. What are other cars that they've kind of faked? Um, you gonna rip the Leo Doozy? I am gonna rip a Leo Doozy. There's another one on Facebook. I don't know if it's sold or not on Deal or No Deal. John Dax is selling it. He's been putting out some cars. I wish I had uh, some money. I was just starting to get everything kind of caught up from not working there for a little bit. But this is the blue tinted window variation of this 31 Doozy. It does have a little, stuff going on here. I wonder if I can clean some of that off and it'll be all right. So I'll try that after I get it open. But we're gonna open that. Walter already knew that was kind of coming. We got downstairs trains and diecast joining us. What's up, man? How are you? We're gonna rip off. We're gonna rip another tough 31 Doozy Leo, and I have another Leo I want to do. It's pretty crazy. Also, so we'll get to that. What else is going on? I haven't got anything else coming in that I can think of. I'll show you something I did get in. It's kind of on the down low, but check this out. Boom. Got that treasure hunt in the silver for that Plymouth Barracuda there, or GTX. I don't know why they keep changing names on stuff. Maybe another, what was Mattel thinking on that one? So that came in, and so that will be a rip down the road once we kind of get into those. I was thinking I had some other stuff that was coming in. I do have a 5-pack coming in that has Thailand bases on it, vice the Malaysia bases, so that's going to be pretty cool. And we'll add those variations. It's kind of a rescue 5-pack with all the yellow rescue vehicles and the helicopter, proper chopper, and all that kind of stuff. So I found that's kind of coming in, and I might as well just look at my eBay thing here, and I could tell you exactly what I got coming in. Obviously the Street Rotor, so that's thanks to Walter. Purchase history, here we go. What we got? Both of the Jaguar XK8s, the newest ones that were available. There's the 5-pack, the Rescue Squad 5-pack with Thailand bases. Oh, the Volkswagen Bug with the base variation I found. Not super tough. And I'm still waiting on a 5-pack from the Action News that has a new variation that I've never seen, wheel variation. So I can't wait to get that in and share it. Hopefully it'll be here this week. So that will be here, and I'll share that with you guys. And again, another variation that's not in the guides that I can think of or have seen online. So we'll have it on the website. What do you guys think about all the new formatting with the thumbnails that show up on the videos? Worth keep doing those, or do you like I don't know, sometimes I don't like my hands being in the thumbnail part of it, and I don't get to choose it. I could go back and take a picture of just that, but either way, I'm just curious what you guys think. I think I've gotten some good positive feedback on it. I think they look pretty good. Putting pictures of cars, I think, was a better way to go with to give some people some idea of kind of what's coming. Especially on like the mail call, maybe I'll put a little hint in there or something. But I think it's going well with that. All the information going in, we're getting better at the YouTube thing. The only thing I'm not ready to do is go in and start editing all the videos. I'm pretty sure I found a brown 308 with black interior and 5-dot wheels. Brown with black. Dang, that would be crazy. Right, because only the 5-spoke I think came with the alternate interior. Let's see here. That's pull it up on here. We'll do brown. There's not too many brown cars on. We got 55 brown cars on the website. I like doing it this way. You said you want interior is black. Oh, we're down to 21. All right, we'll just scroll down and get to the Ferrari, one of the newer cars. Why isn't it coming up? That's interesting. You would think it would come up. Waiting on better pictures. But yeah, the 5.1. I know I got both the 5 spokes, but with brown, tan interior, black interior. Let's see here. Wheel filters. How many cars have 5-spoke wheels? 622 cars. How many of them are brown? Let's do that. Ooh, only 8. There we go. Oh yeah, take a picture of my brown or black interior 308. Dang, thanks for letting me know. I gotta pull that one out, take a picture, and add it to the website. That says I'm missing that variation. Yeah, that would be a very interesting find with the 5 holes with the black. It was me that sent you the email on the street rotor. Oh crap! You're right. Sorry, Aaron. The street rotor came from Aaron information, not from Walter. Goodness, I am mixing up names. See, I'm not perfect. I'm glad you clarified. I got it. Aaron, I got the... I think you confused me earlier. I have to go back in your messages. I think you were asking about it, and then I said Walter, and I don't know. I just got confused. It's just the way it is. But yeah, if you found a brown 308 with 5-hole wheels with black interior, that would be new. And maybe we'll find a way to I can get that back off you. I don't know what I have for trade. I don't have high expensive stuff too much for trade, but we'll figure out something. What else? We did pass 5,900 cars on the website. We're almost on our way to 6,000. So let's see where we're at now. We're at 5,920, so 80 more cars. So maybe this week we can hit that 6,000 number before I go on vacation. That'd be pretty cool. What's up, buddy? Got Diesel Dog over here. Here you go. There's your bone. All right, well, let's go ahead and rip this this doozy. What a doozy of a rip. When I do a video, dang, this has got that stuff everywhere. I'll have to wash that off. There you go. So you can see that blue tinted windows, white walls. This is a dark blue over the red. These tops do come off. They'll pop off. This space here, you can see, it's interesting on the space. So they etched out the country of it, which I think this one was. Let me pull it off and look at it a little closer. Looks like it was a Malaysia base, which seems about right. But they had the name on here and had 31 Doozy, and that little spot up there, I believe, is for the trademark, the TM. And you can almost see where it still kind of says 31 Doozy, even though they put a bar over it. So a lot of the doozies are that way, that have the name removed. You can kind of see it. And then they still have that little piece there for the trademark. This particular one, I don't know why they took the name off. They never changed the name as far as I'm concerned. I think even the back of this package, yeah, it says 31 Doozy, even for the international or Leo stuff. Excuse me. So why would you make the effort to change the mold, the base mold, to take the name off if you didn't ever, change the name? Like, that doesn't make any sense, right? If you're trying to save money, you wouldn't do that. But maybe they had some good reason for it. I don't know, because they all started with names and then they went away and now they're back, right? I guess it's just to give us, completist collectors something to look for. Although I'm happy about it, right? Because more variations is more fun. More hunting is the name of the game. I love hunting for the Hot Wheels. So, but there is a clear window one. That's why I mentioned the blue tinted windows, right? There is a clear window one. I don't have that one yet. The blue tinted one was being sold on Deal or No Deal by John Bax. And he's got some awesome Killer Leo stuff. I wish I was a little more in the, a place to be able to get a couple of them. He had an Escort up there that's pink right now, and that comes from only from the Leo 3 packs, which is pretty rare in itself, and then having that car in there. So pretty awesome piece. I'd love to be able to own that one, but we'll see. Maybe one day we'll be able to add that to the website. I do have another one to rip here. I got another 15 minutes or so to play around. It's almost 9 o'clock. So, yeah, what was Mattel thinking? I could do that on that one. Let me pull the other ones and be like, why did Mattel take the name off of the 31 doozy and never change the name on it? I mean, there's plenty of cars that they did change the name, at least, for it, and the Ultra Hot stuff for sure. And I guess that kind of makes sense. You come out with a new kind of line or new series and you want to change up the name. I will tell you, though, if they use Street Beast as a name for anything else, I'm going to start smashing those cars. No. Street Beast is one of those cars, or not just one of those cars, one of those names they have used, I think, for 4 castings, right? So that's going to be a huge, fun, what was Mattel thinking, right, when I pull out all 4. I think it's pretty much 4, right? The Monster Vet was called Street Beast, and I think the Tattoo series, right? Yep, the BMW 850i was called Street Beast. No, not 850i. Is it 850i? The Swing Fire, which has another vehicle has that name, right? And that name is shared with another one, Troop Convoy, which had a different name even in the beginning, right? There's so many roads to go down. So let's see here. We got the Ferrari 308, right? That was named Street Beast. That's for the one for... No, that wasn't the Tattoo series, because the Tattoo series one was named Hot Wheels. Like, you couldn't get any better than that. Yeah, Swing Fire was also used for the mini truck in the European series. Like, you see where this is going? This is like a major rabbit hole of why would you use some of these names multiple times with different castings? Like, it just seems like a pain. So yeah, there's definitely, so the Ferrari 308 in the 90s pack, like 96 packages, that was called Street Beast. And then you had, like I said, the Monster Vet was at one point called the Street Beast. I just pull it up. I don't know why I'm even messing around. I can just put Street Beast in my website and it'll pull up all 4 castings, except for the Swing Fire or whatever. It doesn't have another name. That's the only thing that sucks. Right, that particular car, and if I could spell, only has shared names. It never got a name of its own. Here we go. So, yep, Monster Vet, and that was going to be the, it is a Tattoo series. Yeah. Tattoo Machines. Yep, so that's the Monster Vet. And then you have the Race Bait 308 when it became the 90s car. And then, let's see. And I think you only get the one color with that. You got the Wind Splitter, which was a BMW M1. So that became a Street Beast. And then the Edsel looking front car, from the 50s or 60s was called Street Beast. I have that one up on there too now. So I don't know. That seems crazy. Like, and then, that particular car, the other name was called Swing Fire, and then that one, again, like I said, was used for the Troop Convoy and the European name for the mini truck. So, fun facts. Pain in the butt to keep those done correctly on the website. I think down the road, once I have some income coming in back in, is to, on the locator side, if you select a name that has multiple castings, it's going to ask you which casting did you want. and then that way you can, if you're looking for the Street Beast as the Swing Fire Street Beast combo, or if you're looking for the Monster Vet or whatever the case is, it'll give you the first, or maybe we'll find a way that it shows you the first one of that casting to use that name, and you can show that if there's multiple casting or multiple variations. Yeah. Hit that like on that if you haven't already. If you're enjoying and having fun with us, let's rip another tough one. Any Fiero fans out there? Check that out. So if you're keeping up and watching on the website package stuff, you would notice this guy popped up, and we're gonna go ahead and rip it. There you go. I did some research. There are 4 different Leo Fieros. This one here in blue, the one in green that has the same Tampo scheme, and then there's a red one and a white one. I haven't put those on there, but I don't obviously have them, but I'll put those descriptions on there here soon. I did leave space for them, and I think I left space for the Color Racer version of it. I don't know if there's any variations of the Color Racer. I think I just have the one, and I didn't really look up that one, but I did look up all the Leo stuff and found there's 4 variations. So that one is, the other 2 I'm sure are tough. The red one, I've only seen it in, kind of poor condition. I haven't seen a mint one. The white one I've seen in package. So that one is, I think, a little bit easier than the red one, but that's, all these Fieros are big dollar. I won't say big dollar. I don't know, a couple $100. I think this one was $250 for that one in package. I think I got that one from Jeff Drew. It's either Jeff Drew or Chad Kirby. He was selling some international stuff, Leos in France and stuff like that. But I'll add those once I get a good description of the other 2 on there. They just won't have pictures on there, but they'll be available. So if you're a Fiero fan, all those will be on there. And like I said, I'll add the Color Racer stuff once I kind of do some research on all the different variants of each of these castings. There's a lot of castings in that, and then there's a lot of variants, and people go pretty crazy with them. And then how far, how many color variations do I really want to go? I might do like your, main color. So like Aaron, the Street Rotor, right, comes in the green and has 2 wheel variations. I'm sure there's some variants of the different of green, depending on what stage it is for the color change part of it, but I don't think there's any other ones. I think maybe there's a brown one. I can't remember. Or maybe it's the color it changes from green to brown. I don't particularly know. But I'm not going to go super crazy on them. If you're a Color Racer person, I'll let you do that. And like I said, we'll probably try to find a way to open up where you can add your own picture in the collection on the website down the road. So, but there's that one, the Fiero and the Leo 31 doozy. Those are the ones I was looking at opening. Anything Leo isn't, yeah. A lot of Leos run, at a base of $50 to $75, and then just goes up from there. There's certainly some. I was trying to get one of every casting. That's how I kind of got this one first. I got the green one second. I was trying to get one of every casting so that I had an example of all the different castings of Leos. I'm not even there yet. I finally got one of the Torontos. I do have a Mustang Cobra. So I think I'm getting close to it. I don't have the Greased Gremlin. So there's a yellow one of those. That's a Leo. I don't have that. And that thing's like $850 or something crazy. So there's definitely some castings out there that are going to cost a lot of money to get for that kind of stuff. I do have the Porsche 911s. I got 2 of those, the black and the red one. You can see those on the website. And so, excuse me. So I do have some of the other tougher ones, and I paid a premium for those Porsches, but I was hoping that, having them on the website and making them available for people to see a little easier was, worth it. So just green and purple for the Street Beast Rotor. Anything besides those our color fades. Good. I won't worry about it. Purple and green and wheel variations. Done. And then we gotta look at, is there Suzuki in the grill? There are some very minor base variations on some of them, but nothing crazy. I don't think that I put any notes on, but some of them might have the outline around the Hot Wheels logo on the base, and some may not, but nothing crazy. I do not have the pink spoiler sport. I did get close to getting one in not great condition, but obviously, I mean, it stands out, and the base was kind of crumbling a little bit, as some Mexico stuff does. But I didn't pull that trigger. I wanted to kind of wait and get a nicer one for that. But that is on the list of one. So yeah, that's a Leo I don't have, of casting I don't have for the Leo stuff. Again, pretty expensive, right? You're looking at like $1,000, $1,200 for a decent one, and then you have to watch out. Is it crumbling or not? Because if it's just gonna fall apart, then I don't want to pay $1,000 for it. But yeah, so that's another tough casting available on there. If we do, let's see what other tough castings there was. There's a couple other ones that are just kind of insane, that are out there. Oh, what else? I think I just bumped the camera again. We're getting close to the end here. I got a few more minutes I'll play around with. So, yep, take it easy there, Walter. Appreciate you joining us. Hope you had fun. Hope you enjoyed it. They should all be Suzuki grill since they're older. I would agree with you. Oh no. Chris Christopherson died. Oh man. That's terrible. Another iconic person going down this year. There's been a lot of the guys that went down, have passed this year. Oh man. 88. I guess he was up there a little bit. Less older than the normal life expectancy of men nowadays, I guess. Yeah, no Suzuki grill didn't start till a few years after production. Yeah. Let's see. We'll just go through there. I think I have almost all of them. So 37 Bugatti. I do have a 37 Bugatti. 57 Chevy. I do not have the Leo 57 Chevy. The only one I know of is the Power Command one, so I don't have that one yet. 80s Camaro. Ooh, I don't know if I have an 80s Camaro and a Leo. Is that? No, I don't think I do. 80s Firebird I have. I think I ripped one of those last time. American Victory. I think I have that. Baja Bug. Ooh, man, there's some on this list that I don't think I have. I only have a Leo Baja Bug. I do have, ones that are made in India, but that was later on. Camaro Convertible. I think I have one of those. Leo Cannonade. I don't have a Leo Cannonade. Some of these are not. Chevy 1500 is not a Leo, so they have that on this list on Fandom. Corvette Stingray. I do not have one of those. I know those exist. I have a custom Corvette. I have Datsun. I have the Dixie Challenger. Dream Van XGW. I think there's a green one. I don't have the green. Oh no, I've got some of those. I got a couple of those. I got a blue one actually. Dump truck as a Leo. What was that from the Leo Collectors Club? I don't really call that a Leo. And I think they still have a Malaysia base. Emergency Squad. I think I've got that. Ferrari 328 GTB as a Leo? I don't think so. This list is messed up. I don't know if I trust this list. Ford Escort Leo. Yep, I got one of those. Grease Kremlin, there's that one. I don't have that. GMC Motorhome, I got a couple of those. Goldstepper, I have that. Those only came on Collector Club ones. Leo Highway Hauler. I know of the pink Barbie one. I've got that one. Oh, I've got a couple of them now. Inside Story. Obviously, there's one sitting on the desk there in the video. I think this list is messed up. If you go on there, I think they got a couple of things in there that are not Leos, and I think they've added in the late '90s stuff where Mattel made a different company and put out some stuff that was made in India, but those aren't. I don't classify those as Leos. I gotta figure out a way to classify them though, separately. But anyways, big list of them. I've got the Jeep Scrambler. I got one of those sitting over here. We'll open up a Jeep Scrambler. I think I said that last time, but I haven't put them on the website yet, so I got to get pictures of them in the package. What else is going on? How's everybody else doing? What do y'all got plans for the week? Last week before vacation for me at my new place, getting settled in. Love it. They're doing haunt. So I think we're gonna go to see the haunt stuff with the family in a couple weeks before Halloween. Okay. What we got down? We're down to 4. We're only showing 4. I think we got more than that. Sometimes it doesn't say. So here's, I got more 5-packs to put in. Does anybody have a custom Corvette in yellow with clear windows? I got $100. I'll pay $100 for that. That one's a tough one. I've been looking at those so many times. Not much, just work getting sent out of town for a job on Tuesday. Be honest, for a couple days. Going to see the Marley Brothers on Wednesday. They're doing a tribute tour to Bob. That's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna be. It's supposed to rain a bunch I think again, so kind of doesn't make work as fun because I like to walk around and see everything and look at all the buildings and stuff. See what we need to do to make it better, and the rain kind of dampens that just a little bit. Trying to think what I got sitting here that's kind of cool. I did put the police station package or playset on the website. So we'll back this out just a little bit. Ooh. So here you can see this has a little bit tougher Olds Aurora with that blue in there, and there's a lighter blue one of those as well. It's a little bit tougher than that one. And that one comes in like a multi-car playset thing going on. So that'll be one of those I open up in the future and put on a display case. So I've seen Ziggy before, but not the other brothers. I've never gone to any of that kind of stuff. I've only been to a couple concert type things to see stuff. So I took my wife to see Garth Brooks. She's a huge Garth Brooks fan, so we did that. And then I think before that, it'd been like 5 or 10 years. I saw somebody in a concert or in an auditorium type setting. Let's see. Here's one I've been holding on to that I want to eventually rip. How about Lego super exclusive car? I've had this one for about 6 years now. Somebody wants the package of it. I think they have a loose one. They want to have the package for it. Matches the mouse. Oh, yeah, my mouse. So, well, I think we've come to the end here. I've opened up the stuff that I was going to open. I had fun. Hope you guys had fun. And, if you got stuff you want to see or ideas for different things, throw them in the comments. And I'll try to do my best to make videos. I will be taking the week off, except for if we go live while I'm in Tennessee, just to give away the car. And so we'll do that. But other than that, we will. I'll continue working on the evenings and try to put out a video in the afternoons after I get off of work and put more 1998 first editions on there. And yeah, we'll keep it going, and we'll get this website up and going. And I will, the other thing I thought about too is when I get back from vacation, I will start buying the new cases and just have the full case of cars being delivered. So I think that we're up to almost the P case I think you can pre-order. So maybe I'll do that and we'll do a live video of just opening up a brand new case of Hot Wheels that you can get from the store. So, and see what's on there. It seems to be a pretty fun time, and a lot of people seem to like that stuff too. And then I got to put all those on the website, so making more work, but I think it'll work out for everybody. So, but thanks for watching. I'm glad everybody was here. We got 6 more subscribers. We're gonna give away that Ford Escort, and if you haven't subscribed on the website, go ahead and do that. It's only the $5 a month, and like I said, everything goes back into the website for development and whatnot. So I will continue along with that. So, and my dog is telling me he needs to go to the restroom. So, all right, guys, thanks a lot. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Good night. Where is the off button?